I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals. Then I heard one of the 4 living creatures say in a voice like thunder, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its rider held about, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror bent on conquest.
First, we must understand what the living creatures are. In Revelations 4, John the Apostle talks about 4 living creatures in the throne of heaven.
In the center, around the throne, were 4 living creatures, and they were covered with eyes in front and in back. The first living creature was like a lion, the second was like an ox, the third had a face like a man, the fourth was like a flying eagle.
The 4 creatures represent the signs of the 4 cardinal points as we move into the new age of Aquarius. The lion is Leo, the ox is Taurus, the man is Aquarius, and the eagle is Scorpio. The only sign in the zodiac which uses either a scorpion or an eagle to represent its characteristics. As we enter Aquarius, these 4 signs make up the backdrop for the new equinoxes and solstices. As the Lamb opens each seal, each living creature sees a different coloured horse with a rider upon its back. Each horse represents the colour of the sky at the 4 cardinal points.
I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals. Then I heard one of the 4 living creatures say in a voice like thunder, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its rider held about, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror bent on conquest.
Crown comes from the Latin for corona. The white horse represents midday, a point at which the sun is at its highest, producing a brilliant white light. The rider holds a bow and rides off to conquer, bent on conquest. This represents Mars in Aries, the planet of proactive movement in a specific direction.
When the Lamb opened the 2nd seal, I heard the 2nd living creature say, "Come." Then another horse came out, a fiery red one. Its rider was given power to take peace from the earth and to make people kill each other. To him was given a large sword.
The red horse represents the colour of the sky during sunset. Its rider, representing Cancer and Leo, was given the power to take peace from the earth and to make people kill each other. Cancer and Leo are ruled by the 2 luminaries, the moon and the sun, representing the focal and subconscious mind with which the choice to make peace and kill is initiated. In tarot, the sword represents the element of air and the process of thinking.
When the Lamb opened the 3rd seal, I heard the 3rd living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales in his hand. Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the 4 living creatures, saying, "2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine."
The black horse represents the colour of the sky at midnight. The rider holds the scales of Libra as the harvest in autumn is portioned and preserved for the coming winter months.
When the Lamb opened the 4th seal, I heard the voice of the 4th living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a pale horse. Its rider was named Death, and Hades was following close behind him. They were given power over 1/4 of the earth to kill by sword, famine and plague, and by the wild beasts of the earth.
The pale horse represents the colour of the sky at dawn. Its rider represents the fixed and cardinal sign preceding the pale horse as it makes its way to the end of Pisces. Both Aquarius and Capricorn are ruled by Saturn, the malefic planet here represented by death and Hades. They are given power over a fourth of the earth to kill by sword, famine and plague, deep in the heart of winter where death will come easily to those who have not stored enough food, oil and wine to make it all the way through to the spring equinox.